All right, this video covers special accommodations. Now, this topic matters because it affects fairness, legal compliance, and how the course operates for everyone. My goal is simple: equal access, clear process, and no surprises. So let's be direct and upfront. Accommodations are real, valid, and supported, but they must follow the official process. I cannot invent accommodations informally, and I cannot apply them retroactively because that creates unfairness and violates TCC and federal policy. So, regardless of the situation, it is your responsibility to track the academic calendar, know your withdrawal dates, and manage your enrollment status. This course does not offer incompletes or administrative withdrawals, except in specific cases where the college and the law requires it. So the mindset is act early. Early communication gives options. Late communication removes options. If you have a disability-related accommodation, need, or pregnancy-related accommodation, your first step is not a private negotiation with me. Your step is the Disability Resource Center, the DRC. Here's the policy. No accommodations are granted without official paperwork from the DRC. That official documentation is required. Accommodations apply from the time they are approved going forward, not retroactive. Past due assignments are not modified retroactively because of a new accommodation request. So if you think you may need an accommodation or qualify for an accommodation, contact the DRC immediately. Do not wait until you're already behind. Now, there are a few situations that may require legally mandated considerations. These still require documentations, and they must be requested properly. First is jury duty. If you need accommodations due for jury duty, you must request it in writing before service begins, and you must submit a copy of your jury summons. Important, retroactive requests after jury duty are not accommodated. So tell me early, document it, and we'll handle it correctly. Military service. If you receive activation orders or a verified military obligation, submit your activation orders or provide contact information for your unit so orders can be verified. Once documentation is verified, withdrawal or incomplete options will be processed according to policy. Pregnancy. For pregnancy-related accommodations, contact the DRC immediately. Accommodations only proceed once the DRC approval is received. Again, this course follows the official pathway to protect you and ensure the accommodation is valid and enforceable. And then there's disability. If you need disability-related accommodations, contact the DRC as soon as possible. Accommodations only apply from the approval forward, and no accommodation will be granted without DRC documentation. Now, if you're requesting an incomplete, understand this. Incomplete is not a way to buy time because work is missed. It is typically reserved for students where you have a passing grade, you have completed at least 60% of the coursework, and there is a documented reason you cannot finish the term. And be very clear, you cannot request an incomplete after final grades are posted. So if you think you may need an incomplete, this is another act early scenario, not a last week request. Now, after final grades are posted, the course is closed. Once final grades are posted, there are no extensions, no late work, no incompletes, no administrative withdrawals, no grade changes based on special circumstances. At this point forward, any request must go through the formal grade appeal process. That process exists for a reason. It's slower and more rigid, so again, always handle issues early while options exist. Now, extensions for late work, bonus points, the most common question here. No, there are no extensions for late work. Zero. The due dates are set in stone for everybody. There are no bonus point opportunities, and late work is not accepted. This is about fairness and consistency. If I start granting exceptions without documentation, the course becomes unequal and unmanageable, and I have broken federal and state laws. So time management is a part of the skill set in this class. Plan accordingly. Let me explain the why behind this a little bit further so you guys don't think I'm just this big jerk. Providing undocumented or inconsistent accommodations violates state and federal law. The relevant frameworks are from the Americans with Disabilities Act, Section 504, the Rehabilitation Act, and Title IX. These laws require equal access and prohibit discrimination. That means accommodations must be documented, consistent, and provided through the official process. That protects you, it protects your classmate, and protects the integrity of the course, and keeps me within the legal guidelines. If I give an undocumented accommodation to one person, I have violated the ADA, Section 504, and Title IX, which makes me legally able to be sued and other things. And I don't want to be sued. So here's your action list. If you need accommodations, contact the DRC immediately. If you have jury duty, request in writing before service and submit your summons. If you have military activation, submit orders or unit verification contact. If you're considering an incomplete withdrawal, act early, don't wait, and understand accommodations apply forward, not in reverse, and deadlines still matter. My goal is equity. Every student has an equal opportunity to succeed on in the course based on documented needs and the work they produce. That's accommodations. From here, move on to the next video and jump in the course. Bye, guys.